What is up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to Girl Guy Gaming. And we hope you guys all enjoy. Our first ever video out there is all around NRG Lulu. Yes, a streamer out there from the Apex scene who unfortunately was banned the other day temporarily on Twitter after going after a harasser of hers. And it was a pretty immense back and forth. And so we thought, why not kick off the channel with a spicy topic like this?
Add a little spice.
As she kicked off the day by saying, "Dear certain individuals, females are not stealing your views. You're just a terrible streamer and your gameplay sucks. So either become more entertaining or get good."
Someone had responded to her and said, "Easy for a woman that looks good to say that, ... She went on to later respond and say, "Damn, that's crazy. It's almost like I still hold 6K viewers when I do hand cam only streams because people are there to watch my gameplay and I started off streaming with no webcam. Why do you feel the need to diminish my success based on my appearance?"
And it was actually Lulu later on stream, I believe during an OTK event for Apex Legends, where she confirmed, unfortunately, after this these violent tweets to start off the morning, which was great to see. I thought it was super funny, super entertaining. She later confirmed she was actually temporarily banned on Twitter because of this tweet she made. I'm not sure exactly what tweets they were, if we missed those tweets, because she never said exactly which tweets they were, but she was temporarily banned for responding to a person who had constantly harassed her and had even gone on to email her and diminish her in the sense of even asking her continually to do porn. So it's someone who had definitely jabbed at her a lot in the past. She took a jab back, and then Twitter temporarily banned her. Here's what she had to say about it.
So dumb, man. Hashtag free Lulu.
Wait, did you say 12 days or 12 hours?
I need a relook. I hope it's not 12 days. But like, I like shit on this guy who constantly like harasses me. He even emails me trying to get me to do porn and is just constantly hypersexualizing me, and I hate that. So I told him to, basically told him to fuck off, but like not like, you know, with more words. And I get in trouble for that and not him? Yeah. What?
So obviously it sucks. It's like one of those grade school things, you know, where like you have like a bully and he bullies you and the teachers don't see it, but then when you snap back,
they punish you instead of the bully. Yeah.
So it's one of those cases, and obviously I do trust Lulu in the sense that I've covered a lot of female gamers, and hopefully will in the future, who have dealt with these kind of people who are always out there, always harassing. They're not going to be as seen as her tweets are. So I think it's unfortunate, but obviously when you respond with the same kind of heat, Twitter's more likely to see your tweet than they are to see the nobody.
Well, yeah, I think that comes with when you have all eyes on you, which I think in this kind of space Lulu does, just because she's such a prominent figure. People are going to see your hate and they're going to think that you're adding fuel to the fire, even though you might not actually be. You might just be keeping the same level of intensity, but because you're just put on a pedestal from society, people are automatically going to hate on you or punish you because you're the big figure in the space.
And to even comment more on the pretty face thing, this is something that female streamers get a lot. We are going to read off some replies to that thread as well, which, you know, yes, Lulu, to a lot of eyes out there, is a very, very pretty streamer. She is also super skilled, though, and that's also part of the reason why she is watched so much in the Apex scene. It's not because of a pretty face. It's because she's good at the game, and she actually had a response of her own to some of those comments.
So she actually had someone respond to her tweet and said, "You just admitted to having the prettiest hands in the world, and that's why you got the viewers." She responded to that with, "It was my grand scheme all along to seduce people with my hand cams." I bring that one up because when I was scrolling through, I thought it was awesome because I think she handled that with so much grace and in the best way you can. I mean, I think she realizes, you know what, no matter what I say in this situation, it's not going to be good enough because someone is always going to just hate on it. However, I think she handled herself by saying, "Yep, I'm totally just doing this for the hand cam. People are just going to watch my hands. I'm going to be a hand model." Like, I think that was the best way she could have handled it.
Yeah, and obviously the person who tweeted that was also joking, but there are other people out there who would not be joking, saying, well, if it's not your face, then it's your chest area, or it's that one time you showed your behind. There's always going to be people that want to diminish her success, and unfortunately it happens all the time for a lot of streamers out there. They want to put you down, so her response was awesome.
I was also scrolling through the comments on her most recent tweet that we just read out, and I found a couple that are interesting. So a lot of people were saying, you know, streamers will show their bodies, and that's how they're getting views, especially in the female space. And I would agree that I think some people do show their bodies in order to get viewers. And again, I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not discouraging anything. I'm just think some people do use their bodies to gain viewers. And I think some people also are more focused on the actual game itself. Just like Lulu had said, where she was just only doing hand cams because that's people wanted to see that. They wanted to see how she was gaming. So I think it's important to not blanket statement this for all streamers and know that there's different kinds of streamers.
Yeah, I think it's a common thing, and it's very easy. And again, not hating on anyone's success, but I think it's very easy over the last year or two with the hot tub meta and other metas hitting Twitch that people like Amaranth, and she owns what she does, right? She certainly uses her body and her attraction to garner more viewers and thus more income, and does very, very well for herself. I think it's become very easy for, unfortunately, a lot of haters of that kind of thing, that kind of content and the platform to carry over and say, oh, that's a blanket for all female streamers. They all just use their bodies or have a pretty face, and that's why they get viewers. And you forget that a lot of them are actually very entertaining or very skilled in the games that they do play. And Lulu went on to actually, once she was released by Twitter and unbanned by them, give comment about them banning her in the first place. As she first gave the good old Braveheart reference, that being freedom!
She later went on to say, I have been freed from Twitter jail, but frick you, Twitter, for banning me and not the men who harass me. And I would honestly say I think that she makes a good point there. Again, kind of what we were saying in the beginning in terms of, you know, the bully never gets caught. It's kind of sometimes the victim or the person who was bullied, rather. But again, I think she handled this situation with a lot of grace, and we're happy that she's unbanned, and we can't wait to watch more streams from her. Let's go, Lulu!
Yes, Free Lulu worked, and we hope you guys all enjoy just our little take on girl, guy, girl news. I'm going to get it right one day. But if there's any other topics, any other news you guys want us to talk about, make sure to leave a comment down below so we can spit the crap and drink some coffee doing it.
So what do you guys think?